The short answer is I have lack of motivation and my anxiety has literally gone out of control and I fucking hate it. Oh, sorry for that abrupt opening, but I just kind of really want to get into this just to tell you guys about it and get into it because it's fucking bad right now. So for the past couple of weeks, I've been finding it super difficult to be making any form of content because I've had lack of motivation, which can stem from a lot of different things, and it just really fucking sucks. For instance, I've run out of ideas, like music. I can't seem to think of like a song I want to cover, and I can't seem to get into it anymore as much as I did back in the day. I had recent ideas that stem back from like way back, like some stuff I want to bring back and remaster and remake, and some stuff, some new, but it's getting into the project itself and I can't do it. It's starting to become so frustrating and I'm starting to hate it. And I don't want to hate making this stuff. I don't want to hate making videos. I don't want to hate making all this because I do genuinely enjoy it, but it's this anxiety and this lack of motivation that's just, it's all rattling up inside me. Because I've got literally nothing. I have no ideas at all. I had recent ideas and everything, but I just can't seem to get into the project itself and start to work because it just, I start to go into something, then I just lose the motivation altogether, and then I can't keep on working on it. Because I don't have any ideas, and there's got to be a reason for having no ideas, If you're blocking an idea from getting to you, if you're blocking something out, if you're blocking an idea from getting to you, then that's also just as bad, but it's as if I can't seem to get any ideas. Even streaming, for crying out loud, I want to stream, but I know that if I do, there's stuff in the chat that I will certainly not like to see, and that ruins the stream for me, so I can't do anything as of right now. So you've noticed that the last thing I did was just a Crash stream, and I want to continue that. I want to continue playing Crash, but I've had no motivation to even sit down, turn on the camera and the lights, and start recording. So you can tell right now it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad right now. I have not had the motivation to do anything at all, and I've been away on holiday. I've been away on holiday the past week because I needed to get away from all this sort of stuff because I had no motivation and all this anxiety was bubbling up inside me. So I had to go away on vacation. And while it was nice to be away and everything, when I got back, still had no motivation at all to do anything at all. Even earlier, like yesterday, I hung out with Reiner, and that was a ton of fun. It was an absolute blast. But even after that, I just sat down and just couldn't get myself to work. I just don't have motivation. I just don't have the drive to do anything. I don't have the motivation. I can't do anything right now. I'm just lost. Haven't had the drive to do much at all. I've had no ideas at all. I've had no ideas for any games I want to play. I've had literally nothing lately that I've wanted to really play on the channel because I feel like I just don't have much right now. And the things that I do, again, lack of motivation. I don't have any motivation or drive to go ahead and do that sort of stuff. Again, music. I don't have any original song vibes right now. I literally have not had a single vibe in a long time. And the covers, I literally have no song that I want to cover, and I can get into the project itself. I have a few, as stated previously, I have a few things from the past that I want to bring back and remake and everything. I've tried to do that and some new stuff that I want to do, but once I get into the project itself, I do a little bit, but then I just lose the motivation altogether, and it doesn't start to sound good anymore, and then I give up. That's the thing, I've just given up. I just hate having to give up on this stuff, but I've started to really give up on a lot of things lately, and it sucks. It absolutely sucks. And even streaming, I do have things I want to stream, but as stated previously, I can't stream right now because there's stuff in the chat that I certainly don't want to see, and there's just a lot of, it's just, and in the mind that I'm in right now and everything, I don't want to make a stream. I don't want to do a stream where I'm literally just mad all the time. I want to do a stream where I'm feeling positive and happy, and where you can see that I'm in the mood to stream. I've done streams before where I was really not in the mood, and I forced myself to stream, and then that turned out to be a horrible idea, and those turned out to be the worst streams I've ever done in my life. So I can't do a stream right now while I'm not in the mood to do one, so I'm gonna have to wait quite a bit of time, I think, before I can actually go and do that. And for skits, I've had literally nothing. I had a little bit of an idea lately, but, we've started to write a script. But again, having to sit down, do recording sections, go out and do all these recording sections, get my friends together and do all this sort of stuff, it's been such a clusterfuck, and that's the best way to describe it. I'm in a clusterfuck. My mind's in a clusterfuck right now. Because on top of that, I've got personal issues. I've got personal problems that I can't get into. A lot of my friends are leaving me behind, and I just feel dead. I don't want to feel dead. I don't want to feel dead. I want to work. I want to feel like I'm pushing forward and I can do all this stuff. But, this is just how I'm feeling right now. And it absolutely sucks. It absolutely sucks. Because on top of that, a few of my friends are going through quite a bit of stuff at the moment, so I'm trying my best to keep them up high as well, whilst also trying to go through my own shit. And even Cal has got problems at the moment as well, and I'm just telling her to step away from the computer and everything, but then people start triggering her, and people start always having to judge, and people start attacking them. People have started to attack her, and then they start attacking me, and it's just... It's a mindfuck. It's been a fucking clusterfuck. It's been chaos. It's been awful. It's been absolutely awful. So if I were to do a video right now, like I'm doing right now, you can tell I'm not in the best state of mind right now. If I were to do a fucking gameplay video right now or something like that, this wouldn't be as entertaining as it could be, because I'm normally trying to be entertaining and funny and provide jokes and humor and memes and all that sort of stuff in all my gameplays, but when I can't do that because I'm not in the mind to do it, that sucks, and I just can't push myself out there. I'm trying so hard to find any ideas right now because I just want to do it, and I want to get some plush stuff out there because I know that's what people really care about. That's the problem as well, is that people only really care about the plush stuff on the channel, when it's like, no, I want to push my personality out there. I don't want to always push out that stuff, but it's just having to always appeal to people as well. That's a problem. I'm scared as well. Another anxiety is I'm scared of not appealing to people. That what I put out is going to be tarnished because it's not what they want, and then I've made a massive mistake and I'm hated by the community. I'm always so scared of doing that. So as you can tell, because of that, I've obviously also been very scared of even uploading anything, because it's just been... It's been awful. It's been so confusing and weird, and just... I just want to end it. I just want to end this fucking anxiety that's going on, these fucking anxiety notions that's going around. I just want to be happy and work. But right now, that's just not something I can do at the moment. I don't know how long it'll take before I can actually get back into it, because I want to work. I absolutely want to work. But there's so many problems right now going around, both personally and online, the YouTube community, just online in general, and it's been absolutely awful. On top of that, I can't even go on Twitter. For Christ's sake, I can't go on Twitter anymore. You've seen I haven't really been tweeting much as well, because I can't go on Twitter, because everyone on Twitter is always so fucking negative and mad all the time that that negative energy just spreads and it gets to me, and I start feeling super aggressive, and I fucking hate it. Because I check Twitter every morning, and that's a bad habit, but it's something I always do. So when checking Twitter and then seeing all this sort of stuff, it's been absolutely awful. That's why I've thought about deleting the app, and I might actually do that, you know, I don't know, I might do it, because at this point, it's gotten to that fucking point, and I might delete the app for a bit. I don't know. That's not to say I won't come back to it, because I will. It's just at the moment, everyone's always so fucking negative on Twitter, and it's been absolutely awful. I feel like I may need to take a break from both YouTube and the social media in general and everything, but there's problems with that. There's absolute problems with that, because then people will either, like, a lot of people can't respect when you take a break. They can't respect your decision because they just see the content rather than the person, so they can't respect the person themselves. So they're gonna be like, oh no, you can't leave, we need your plush content, you can't leave us for like a bit of time, how dare you? And then on the other hand, there's people who tell you they'll stay. They'll tell you, oh, it's fine, don't worry, you can take that break, we're gonna stay. Actions speak louder than words, I'm afraid. Because every time they say that, then I come back, then the videos get less views. Not because I want views, but that just shows that people will tell you they'll stay, but they won't really stay. And as such, they've proven themselves wrong. They prove that that's false whenever they say that. So, and I know people will also say to that, oh no, don't worry, I'm not lying, I'll stay. But again, actions speak louder than words. If you're gonna say that, then you must stand by your word, and you know, otherwise I can't trust you. That's the thing, it's gotten so hard to trust anyone these days, because they'll tell you something, they'll promise you something, but then they don't really mean it. Some examples I could give is, a friend could always tell you, trust me when I say it, I will never ever leave you. I will always be here for you as a friend. Again, I'll say it again. Actions speak louder than words. It's happened to me so many times. People, they'll tell you they'll never leave you behind. They'll always be here for you. But then like 2 months later or something, after they said that, they'll leave. And try to prove it to them, try to screenshot that they've actually told you that they would never leave you behind. It's too late. Already blocked me. Can never really do that. And it's hypocrisy as well. When people will tell you, how dare you not stand by your word? You promised me this and all this sort of stuff. You also promised me the biggest promise you ever really made me. And then you leave. And I know in the past, I might have not kept up with promises. There's probably some videos I've announced that never came out. And, you know, I promised they'd come out on maybe on a specific day, and then they didn't come out on that specific day. That's also why I don't give out release dates anymore, because I don't know when stuff's coming out, and I want to keep my promises. I want to make promises I can actually keep, because I don't want to look like an absolutely awful person by making promises I can't keep. But that's why I'm trying to be careful with promises I make, because I have to be able to keep them, of course, because I know you guys don't like promises that can't be kept, and I don't either, so it's a thing. And I don't want to show you guys this side of me. I really don't. Well, I kind of do and kind of don't. One, because it implies honesty. I gotta be honest with my community. If you don't, you know, if I'm not honest, you can't like me. Same with you. If you're not honest, I can't like you, unfortunately. And that's, again, with promises. You have to be honest with your promises you make. But also because I hate that you guys have to see this side of me. I want to be happy in front of the camera, but having to always fake a smile is just awful. Having to feel like whenever you turn on your camera and your lights and you have to fake a smile, then when the lights go out, just back to being a sad wreck. It's awful. And I'm really feeling those emotions right now, which is why I can't turn on the camera and put on a fake smile right now. But again, I don't want to also make a gameplay video where I'm, like, sitting there and then being fucking mad all the time. I mean, the rage is another thing, but, you know, just sitting there like, alright, so today we're going to be playing this game, and I'm going to just play it right now, so whatever. Where you can clearly tell I'm not in the mood for it. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to do a stream where I'm not in the mood and everything, because I've done that before, and that turned out to be absolutely awful, so I don't want to do that again. Maybe I just need to play a game that I want to play. Maybe I just need to cover a song that I really want to cover. Maybe I need to work on a plush skit that, you know, comes naturally to me. Not one that's forced by the community, but one that comes naturally to me. Maybe I just need to stream again on Twitch or something. You know, to get my mind off of this. Maybe I just need time away. Because honest to God, I've just thought about it. And I just thought, you know, if I don't take some time away, this stuff won't just go away naturally. I probably need a break. But again, back to my word. People will tell you that they're gonna stay. But are they really? I'm just scared of that. I'm really fucking scared of that at the moment. The last legitimate break I had was sometime 2019. It was around the time where we had moved into this new place and everything was just so new and different, and maybe that's the thing as well. Maybe it's the change in location, you know, everything's been under fire when moving around and all this sort of stuff. Maybe that's it as well. Maybe it's that. I don't know. It's because we've been moving recently as well. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could be the thing here, but I really don't know. On top of that, my habits have gone out of control. Like, I'm drinking more Monster than usual. I'm eating a lot more unhealthy shit, and I feel like I'm gonna gain so much weight. I'm gonna end up becoming fat by the end of the summer, and I just... Oh, a lot of this anxiety stuff. Another thing as well is that these things cause a lot of anxiety, but of course I don't want to give up this drink, because it is an absolutely amazing drink still, and I still absolutely love it. And I don't want to give it up, because that's obviously a huge part of the channel, but I need to cut down on it. I severely need to cut down on it. Like, look at this. Look, it's ridiculous. Look, I've got a freaking tower right here. Got a freaking tower. And this is in the space of a day. This is literally in the space of a day. I was trying to cut down on it severely, and I was getting there, and I was really getting there and everything, cutting down on Monster and soda and all that sort of stuff. But this is in the space of a day. It's nearly been an hour, and it's been about an hour since I cracked open this one, and it's nearly down. I've nearly drunk it all. And I know after this video, I'm gonna go and crack open another one, because I just can't stop. It's just like my habits have gone out of control, and I hate it. I stay up late eating, and I stay up way too late eating snacks, and I just feel like my weight. I'm so scared about my weight as well, because, I'm just scared of gaining too much, but at the same time, I'm also scared of stopping altogether, because either I can't eat anything or I eat too much, and I'm just scared of either being underweight or overweight, and I'm just scared that being normal weight is just not gonna last for long, and that I'm either gonna go completely underweight or overweight or any of that. It's just weight is another concern as well. My teeth is a concern, because No matter how much I brush, they don't get too white, and I'm just scared of getting holes in my teeth. And the fact that I'm drinking all these monsters and eating all this unhealthy stuff, that's also detrimental for both my teeth and my health and my weight and everything. And it's awful right now. There's a lot of things. It's just awful. These are the things I've been drinking off camera. They're fuse teas, iced teas. They're really good. They're thirst quenching. They're tasty, and they're a really good drink. I really enjoy these things. You know, they're the things I've been drinking mostly to try and get off of the monsters for a bit and try to take a break from monsters and sodas and all that sort of stuff, because I've been drinking way too many. It's an addiction. It's a fucking habit. I nearly went on a break from soda as well. I was so ready to go on a full break on sodas, and it was going so well to go on a break from soda and monsters. But as you can tell, as of this video, it's still going. Because I know, no matter what I do and all that sort of stuff, I just can't keep up with it. You know, when I try to take a break from something, I can't keep up with it. You know, taking a break from cutting down from sodas and monsters and all that sort of stuff, I just don't have motivation. I just don't have the drive or motivation to keep it up or anything. And that's another thing as well. My office hasn't had a cleanup in God knows how long. Everything's so dusty and dirty because I haven't cleaned it up in ages. Because I have literally no motivation to even, no drive, no motivation to get up and get the vacuum cleaner, clean it up, and get all this stuff and just clean everything around here. A clean office makes me feel better, but when I don't have any drive or motivation to clean it, then that's just awful. So I tried to get a system in place. I tried to get a system in place that every Thursday I would clean up the place, but that failed from the very beginning, and it's been so hard to keep up with it. That's the thing as well. It's been so hard to keep up with it. That's another thing with my last break as well. That was hard to keep up as well, because I thought I needed a break. Turns out I just missed this channel like a hell of a lot, and I just sat there on that couch being so fucking depressed throughout the first half of November because I didn't do anything. I was so fucking depressed during that break. It was absolutely awful because I missed the channel so much, but I knew I was going to be on a break and everything. But eventually I just gave up and came back after 15 days, so that's another thing as well. I'm just scared that if I take a break now, you know, will I be able to keep it up? Will I keep my promise? Of course, people also have to keep their promises with the fact that they're going to stay, but can I also keep my promise? I have no fucking clue. I just feel like right now I need to take a break. I don't know how long, maybe a week. I'm gonna start up with taking a week off and then see if that's it. I think I only need a week, but I do feel like I might need to take a break. And I know everyone has been taking breaks recently. Everyone's going on a break. All the YouTubers are going on a break. Jacksepticeye is going on a break. 8-Bit Ryan, DA Games is on a hiatus, and everyone's just going on breaks lately. People who daily upload, people who upload frequently are going on breaks now and everything because they just need time away from all this fucking stuff that's happening around the world in their own personal lives, all this sort of stuff. It's been awful. Everyone's just needing time away lately, and I feel as though I need to do the same. Don't know how long, but I feel as though I need to take time off. And I know I've just taken time off, but that's because I had no motivation. I feel like I need a legitimate break from all this sort of stuff. I need a legitimate break from YouTube and everything. I need it, and from social media, all this sort of stuff. I need a legitimate break, and I just need to spend time with others, just be away from YouTube and just not have to work on this sort of stuff. Absence makes the heart grow fonder for me, so when I don't work for a while, getting back into it feels super nice. So I think that's what I'll need to do, and I'll let the ideas come naturally to me and not force myself, because I feel as though I've seen personally that whenever an idea comes naturally to me, those videos turn out a lot better than if I force myself to do something. That's a prime testament. I've had things where I felt like I was forced. Like, I felt like when I did a plush skit of the Wario's job, that was an idea I'd say for a long time, and I wanted to do it, but then I eventually, since it was the only idea I really had, and it was the best idea I had, I thought, let's go ahead and pursue it, but I did it too soon, and I felt like I was forced to do it because the plush community was demanding a lot, so it didn't turn out as great as it could have been, unfortunately. Whereas something that came completely naturally to me, like playing Doom on this channel, was absolutely amazing. You know, some games I really want to play that just come naturally. Nobody requested it, but that just comes completely naturally to me. I want to play this game, or Outlast, or any of that sort of stuff. I just go ahead and do it, you know. So some of that sort of stuff was just amazing, and some of the best series I've ever done on this channel. I love some of those games. That was absolutely amazing. I just can't force myself to do shit. I can't be forced to do all this sort of stuff. I just need time away, and I just need to let stuff come naturally to me. That's the thing. Everything's been under fire lately. It's not been right. It's just been absolutely awful for so many people. Everything's under fire, and it's not been feeling right. I just need time away. I just need a week off or something. I think I'm gonna start off by just taking a week off, and we'll see what happens from there. Because I just want to end the anxiety. Seriously, I really do. It's absolutely awful. So I hope y'all understand that. So I'm gonna be gone for a bit. Expect to maybe see me on Twitter a little bit. I won't be checking Twitter that much, but I might be tweeting out some stuff. If there's any updates on anything, like any videos that if I feel like I'm coming back, what I'm then working on. If I feel like I'm coming back, and further updates on break. If I need to take a little bit more time off, or if I'm coming back early. We'll see about it, but for now, I'm taking a week off, and we're gonna see what happens after that, so hopefully, we'll see you all very soon. I've been saying a sulky, I've been talking a little bit about this fucking anxiety and everything that's been going wrong lately. So we'll hopefully see you all very soon. Peace out!